Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today I'm here with Sam and she's going to be my model. We are doing a prom makeup look and this is for someone with smaller eyes or brown eyes. Since I have bigger lids, a lot of people have been asking for me to bring in somebody else, so I figured what better person. So if you want to learn how to get it, please keep watching.
We're starting?
Yeah. First, I'm going to be priming Sam's face with my Smashbox Color Correcting Primer and my Sigma foundation brush. Before I fill in her brows, I'm just going to be combing all the hairs up, that way I can see the natural shape of her brow.
Honestly, this is perfect because I'm always just going to watch this video.
Exactly. I'm using my brow pomade in dark brown to shape out her eyebrows, and whenever I'm doing someone other than myself, what I like to do is just frame out the face. So I like to fill in the brows and contour the face so I can really see where I want to be applying all my eyeshadows and all my face makeup when I finish the eye makeup later on. If I've done your makeup before, you know that one of my biggest rules is you cannot look until I'm finished. So in this case, you guys get to see the process of how I like to do other people's makeup. And right now you can see her eyebrows really don't look that great. And the reason is because I only use the pomade. Throughout the tutorial, I'll be filling them in as I go. But the reason I didn't fill them in is because I like to just get a rough copy of what I'm going to do the eyes, and then I finish the face last. And that's just because all of the fallout from the eyeshadow and everything like that. So again, don't mind the eyebrows, they don't look perfect as of yet, but as the tutorial continues, you'll see where I go with it. Continuing on, I am contouring her nose, and following that, I'm going to be contouring the rest of her face. And after I finish that, I'm going to go right on to the eyes. Again, I just like to see where the final touches are going to be, especially when it comes to the eyes, because when you shape out your whole face, it's a lot easier to shape out your eyes and make them appear larger in this instance. Moving on to eyes, I'm applying my Persuade eyeshadow base all over her eyelids. Next, grabbing this MAC pigment in the color Frost, I'm going to be applying this color all over the inner part of her eyelids. I'm dipping my brush into the Fix Plus first, that way we can get it as pigmented as possible and it prevents a lot of the fallout from ending up all over your face. Next, I'm using my Naked 3 palette and I'm picking up the color Trick, and I'm applying this on the outer half of her eye. Since we want to make our eyes appear larger, I'm going to be applying it a little bit higher than her actual eyelid. Then I'm picking up the color Dust and I'm applying it right in the middle of the two shadows, and it's going to give it a really pretty blended look. With a large blending brush, I'm picking up the color Nooner, and I'm going to start by shading the outer V, and then I'm going to be blending it up towards her eyebrow. Going to be outlining the outer V of her eye. What you're going to do is look down at the mirror, that way you can see where your outer crease is. And as I did with all the other shadows, I'm just going to be blending this in and blending it up a little bit above where her crease actually is, and this is going to give it the illusion that your eyelids and your eyes are a bit bigger. Some people say if you have smaller eyes that you should stay away from gel liner, but I actually think the opposite. I think if you apply it very, very thin, I think if you drag it out with a little bit of a cattail, it will give you a really, really nice look, and it'll help make your eyes look longer and also bigger. Once I get the eyeliner perfect, I like to go over the darkest part again and just blend it out and blend it into the liner. Next, I'm applying false lashes, and these are the Ardell demi wispies, and I cut them in half. I think if you have smaller eyes, instead of using a full strip of lashes, if you cut it and just use it on the outer edge, it'll be a lot less heavy on your eyes, therefore it won't weigh it down, making your eyes even smaller. Grabbing that same color I used in the outer crease, I'm going to be lining very lightly underneath her eye. So now comes the part where I perfect her face. I'm going to be applying a little bit more bronzer where I had contoured when I first started out this look, on the sides of her cheeks, on the sides of her forehead, under her chin, and also on her neck. For concealer, I'm using my favorite by Laura Mercier, and I'm applying this right underneath her eyes, and I'm going to be highlighting also on the bridge of her nose, in between her brows, and also on her chin. To set the foundation and concealer, I'm using this new loose powder by MAC, and I'm using my Sigma brush. I'm using this peach colored blush. This one is by Maybelline. You can get this at any drugstore, and I'm just very lightly dusting it onto her cheeks. I'm using my new Too Faced highlighter, and I'm applying this right underneath her eyes, right above the blush and the bronzer. To highlight her Cupid's bow, I'm using that same highlighter, and then to finish off the look, I'm using by Model in a Bottle the setting spray, and this one is for sensitive skin, and I definitely recommend this if you are doing heavy makeup like this because it's going to help keep your makeup on all day. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.